everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video I am doing a Christmas decorate the entryway, our mantle, and the Christmas tree. I took a break last week because we had Thanksgiving, so I apologize if there was no video. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We just had Thanksgiving at my house, so there was about 20 people here, and I just made the turkey and everyone else brought some of the sides for Thanksgiving. I am starting out with these Christmas stems. I got these at Nest Home Decor, and I'm sure you can find the same or similar version of these on Amazon. I'll try to find something and link it for you guys, but typically I want to start off with something a little taller to give the other side of my console the same kind of height that I have with the lamp on the other side. I used 2 books after I styled the stems. This brand of candles from Linnea is one of my favorite brands. I have a few candles from them. This one, I think it's new for this year. It's called Embers, and it smells to me like Fraser fir. I also went back after placing the gold hurricane candle vase and decided to put a tray. I'm also placing this scalloped white marble bowl. And finally, I am finishing off this console table with these hanging bells. I only used 2. They do come in 3, but I only used 2 of them. And these I got at Cocalico Creek. I wanted the entryway to feel welcoming the second you walk in. Simple but intentional. Finally, I am just putting back the cubed ottomans. These are from Target. And on top of one of the cubed ottomans, I am placing this brown throw that I got on Amazon, I think it was 2 years ago now. These little finishing touches always make the space feel so cozy, and I love adding a throw to soften everything. For the entryway mirror, I wanted to put something on the mirror just to kind of dress it up a little bit. I just had some garland left over. This is from my Texas house last year, and I finished it off with a brown chiffon bow. And that completes the final look for the entryway. I love how the entryway turned out this year. It's very simple but festive, not too much but still seasonal. Let me know in the comments, have you started your Christmas decorating yet? I usually try to get ahead, start before Thanksgiving, everything except for the tree. That's the one thing I always wait on. When I decorate, I try to stay within a more neutral color palette. Last year, I added a little bit of that traditional Christmas red, but this year I just wasn't feeling the traditional Christmas red color, so I did do a little bit of the burgundy instead. You'll see that in the living room. But yeah, I just wanted to make something a little bit more softer and more natural for this year. And I don't match every single room perfectly. I just try to work in the same tones throughout the house so everything feels cohesive without being too matchy-matchy. What style are you decorating with this year? Are you going more traditional, neutral, minimal, or colorful? I feel like everyone has such a unique look for the holidays that some people might go all out with bright reds and greens, and others just try to keep everything really soft and natural. I always love seeing what everyone chooses because no 2 homes ever look the same, even when we use similar pieces. It's such a fun part of the season to see everyone's take on Christmas decor. Moving on to the mantle, I picked up this garland. It's a cedar garland from Amazon this year. I picked up 2 of these and I attached it with these green garland hangers. I think I used about 4 of them on my mantle and they are very easy to attach. I actually really like this cedar garland. 2 of them makes the look very full. So if you like that look, definitely pick these 2 up. Once both garlands were up, I played around with the shape to make it look more natural. Cedar garland always looks the most realistic when it's a little imperfect. I had these fairy lights that I used, I think for the last 2 years now. They are actually a hardwired type of fairy light. I did not get these in a store. Matt actually gave me these and we plug them in. And you'll see at the end, they're able to like change colors and they do like a twinkling effect as well. So what I'm doing is just kind of looping them vertically because it's much easier to do it that way rather than going all the way across horizontally and then following the other side horizontally as well. I picked up these burgundy ornament balls from Michael's. I looped them in order to tie them with some brown ribbon, but after doing that, I thought fishing line would have probably been a little bit easier and I wouldn't have like the brown coming through. So if you have some fishing line, you can probably do it that way instead of some ribbon. These burgundy ornaments add the perfect pop of color. I feel like they tie everything together in the living room without being too bold. Since the mantle and the Christmas tree are the 2 main focal points in this room, I wanted to bring in a deeper tone without going full traditional red. Burgundy still feels neutral and soft, but adds a richness that works very well in here. I picked this floral up from Amazon as well. It is, I believe, a baby's breath. It comes in a burgundy color and I thought it would go great. Placing the floral into the garland, you just have to kind of stand back and eyeball everything and then of course fluff it afterwards just to see how it's going to look. As I'm adding in these florals and working through the rest of the mantle, this is really the part of decorating where I take my time. I'll keep stepping back, adjusting pieces, fluffing branches, and just trying to get everything to fall the way I imagine it. Garlands never look perfect right away, so don't get discouraged if yours looks a little wild at first. That's completely normal. When I'm placing these florals and the ornaments, I try not to overthink it. I just move things around until it feels balanced. Some stems I let stick out more to add dimension, some get tucked in further to fill any empty spots, and this is honestly the fun part, watching it go from flat and plain to full and layered. If you ever feel like something looks off, try walking away for a second and coming back with fresh eyes. I do that all the time, especially with garlands. Sometimes the smallest adjustment makes the biggest difference. This mantle is definitely fuller and more detailed than anything I have done in past years, but I think that's what I love about it. It feels warm, a little bit dramatic, and so perfect for Christmas this year. The mix of the cedar garland, the burgundy accents, the fairy lights, and all the textures just make it feel really special this season. As I'm finishing up this section of the mantle, I'm curious, do you decorate your whole home at once or do you spread it out over a few days? I'm definitely someone who decorates in stages. I'll start with one area, live with it for a bit, and then decide what I want to change or add. And for some reason this year, everything has taken me so much longer. I just wasn't feeling any of the decor at first, and I ended up sticking with a more neutral look, but at the same time, I was really excited to decorate for Christmas, if that makes sense. I think I just needed the right vision. The tree honestly took me the longest because I saw this inspiration photo, which you'll see in the next clips, and I was waiting on a few things to arrive before I could finish it. But now I'm finally at the point where I just want to sit down, light a candle, and enjoy everything. My brown stockings are from the Hearth and Hand line from Target this year, and the white stocking is from Hearth and Hand last year, I believe. And then the tags with our names, I got them on Etsy. I really love how the mantle came out this year. This is actually the first year I did a garland type mantle. Usually I did some figurines or something on the mantle. I had the Kirkland's garland in the past. I decided to use that on my railing instead because it like droops down more. I decided to go with this cedar garland because it's a lot fuller and it gave me the exact look that I was looking for this year. Moving on to my coffee table. This coffee table is from the Beautiful line from Walmart. I'm using some of these stems that I also picked up at Nest Home Decor. Next, I am just placing the Art of Home book and a scalloped bowl from Target a few years back, and I'll finish it off with 2 black candle stick holders. If you ever feel stuck decorating a coffee table for Christmas or just any holiday, just layer a book, a bowl, and a pop of texture. It's honestly the easiest formula and it always looks good. For the pillows on my couch, I am just keeping the same ones I have had. The brown one is from Target, the green one is from Target this year. The brown one that has the Christmas tree is from Nest Home Decor, and on the chair I just placed a cable knit brown throw along with a Target pillow. I am doing a DIY for the Christmas tree. I saw this photo on Anthropology. It looked like iridescent orbs, and I wanted to recreate the same look. I'm using these alcohol inks I found at Michael's. I believe the colors were caramel, latte, and an amber, if I'm not mistaken. And what I did was just put a couple of drops of each one into both sides of the ornament ball. This is the easiest way that I found to do this type of DIY. As I mentioned earlier, I wasn't really feeling like doing a whole lot of decor this year, but I still wanted the house to feel festive. And when I saw that photo on Anthropology, I knew I had to recreate it. Of course, the actual strands were sold out, so that just pushed me to do this DIY. Next, I found these fairy lights that are battery operated on Amazon, and I placed them inside of the ornament ball and put it together. I started searching for ways to get that warm amber glow inside the ornaments, and eventually I stumbled on the alcohol inks, and honestly, they were a game changer. They dry within seconds, and this ended up being the easiest DIY to get that same look. Just a few drops, swirl it around, and it gives you this really pretty, almost iridescent finish. So finally, we are going to decorate our Christmas tree. This is the Home Depot 7.5 foot Grand Duchess Twinkling Balsam Fir. We got this tree last year. Do I love this tree? I do like this tree, but I wish that the lights were a little bit warmer, because even though you can dim them when they are on the white type of light, they don't emit like a warm type of light. It's more of like a whiter light. So after you have completed your DIY, you can start adding the orbs to the tree. Before I even got to this point, I originally asked Matt to 3D print some ornaments for me because we already had some tea lights at home, and it felt like the easiest option without spending any money. And honestly, they turned out so beautiful. You'll see them glowing on the tree later, but they weren't giving me that iridescent amber look from the Anthropologie inspiration photo. So that's when I started thinking about another way to recreate that warm glow without paying the Anthropologie price tag. I found those clear plastic ornament balls and fairy lights, and once I added the alcohol inks, everything finally clicked. It ended up being such an affordable DIY, and I linked everything in the description if you want to recreate this look too. What I love is that it creates such a statement on the Christmas tree without going overboard on ornaments. It feels soft and magical, but still simple, which is exactly the balance I was looking for this year. And as I started hanging them, that amber glow inside the ornaments just made the whole tree feel so different than anything I've ever done before. It's soft, it's warm, and it has this dreamy shimmer when the lights hit just right. After spending so much time waiting for everything to come together, it felt so good to finally see the tree transform into the look I had in my head. As I'm finishing up these ornaments, I'm curious, do you guys have any special traditions when you decorate your tree? Some people do hot chocolate, some have a Christmas movie on, some decorate it together as a family. I love hearing what everyone else does because every family has their own little tradition. For us, I usually just end up decorating the tree myself because I'm honestly too picky about the way I like things to look, but I still enjoy the entire process. So that completes this Christmas Decorate With Me, the entryway, the mantle, and the Christmas tree. I kept things pretty simple this year and focused on decorating just the main spaces. So you'll definitely see more of these areas and some of the smaller areas like my kitchen, etc. in my upcoming December vlogs. For this video though, I really just wanted to highlight the bigger decorated pieces and just share the process of how everything came together. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite part of the video was and what kinds of decorating videos you enjoy watching the most. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.